Hi, welcome back to Talk of the Town. Joining us now is Nancy Dykeman. Nancy's with Long-Term Planning Consultants located on Ladies Island. And we will be discussing how to protect your most important asset, your family. Welcome, Nancy.
Thank you so much.
Welcome to the show. And this is such an important topic, and we have a lot to cover, so let's get started. Let me ask you the first question. How long have you been a specialist in long-term care planning?
I've been specializing in trying to develop the plans and the funding solutions for over 15 years. But
Wow.
before that, I was a nursing home administrator and ran luxury retirement communities, many of which are on Hilton Head, very similar to those. And I watched families struggle with the fact that they didn't know what to do when their parent or their spouse needed extended care beyond Medicare or beyond their health plan if they're younger.
Yeah.
So I started specializing in that after running luxury retirement communities and nursing homes and assisted living. And now I'm a consultant and I'm a national speaker and trainer on long-term care planning.
Yeah, I was just going to ask you, what experiences have you had that have allowed you to call yourself a specialist in extended care planning? But you kind of hit on that a little bit. But
well, I'd like to add to that too.
Okay.
I'm in my 4th caregiving experience in my own family right
Wow.
now. And so
Jeez.
I've watched my family age, and I watched 2 younger people in my family need my care. And being a caregiver can
It's
really
tough.
take your health.
It takes its toll.
It does. So
I know.
having the help that you need and the plan put together of where you want to be, who will take care of you, and who's going to relieve them, and then also what's going to pay for it.
Yeah.
That's the plan I put together.
What is the target market for planning for extended care? I mean, is there a specific age group? When should we start thinking about all this?
Well, I think 40 to 45-year-olds are watching their parents taking care of their parents right now. And then they can buy long-term care insurance or develop their own plan as they're younger, just in case they have an accident or an illness that would affect their own family too.
Right.
So 45 to 75 is really our target market, and it really helps us to know that people are going to age, and hopefully they age well.
Yes.
But with the medical advances, we're living so much longer.
We are, and hopefully a lot healthier. We're a lot healthier too.
I met with a woman the other day, she's 71 and her mother is 94. And they're
Yeah.
both in long-term care
Wow.
situations. They wanted to plan ahead for it. The mother did, and now the daughter is planning ahead and developing her own
I
plan.
know my mother's 93, going strong. You know?
Isn't that
It just
amazing?
amazes me. It
We
really
didn't
does.
expect
Yeah.
that to happen,
Yeah.
but with all the medical advances and pharmacology companies keeping
Yeah.
us alive, we are living much longer, but probably with 1 or more chronic problems.
Right, right. But how do you help clients create plans as to where they want to receive care, who will provide it, how will they pay for this? Do you have a sit-down one-on-one with them?
Well, mostly I do it through seminars and workshops.
Oh, you do?
I do
Okay.
that at the libraries, and I do it at the retirement communities and at the various community clubs here associated with the country clubs. And I
So
do
you're a
1 or
national
more. I'm a
speaker?
national speaker.
National?
National
Wow.
speaker and trainer. I have 10 people on my staff that are geographically located across the country, and I'm covering this area because I live here.
Yeah.
And what I do is just start out with simple things like
Oh,
a
you have
woman's
pamphlets
guide,
here, huh?
a woman's guide to planning, the consequences of long-term care in your family and your retirement portfolio. All of these kinds of things are available through me, and they're very generic, and yet they give a lot of information, and that's a good place to start.
How do we get a hold of some of these?
They can
I mean,
call me. I think my telephone number and my website are going to be coming up here, and you'll be able to call me or write me on my website.
What is your
And
website? Just for
it's LTC-planning-consultants.com.
And what about your workshops? If we want to attend a workshop, is that also online? Or?
Yes, I have those listed on my website when they're coming up, and I do have some coming up very soon.
Great, great.
And I just think it's important that we have the education first. Without the education, people are not going to take action to create their own plan. And when they have a plan, I encourage them to share it with their family, with their children, so that they know what to do when a crisis occurs.
Yeah, yeah, and that's really important, because once that crisis comes and you don't have a plan,
You don't know what to do.
I mean, you're just, you're scattered in every direction. But Nancy, thank you so much for being with us today. This is such an important topic. I wish we had more time to talk about it.
I'd be happy to come back and talk about
because
it again.
unfortunately I'm in that age group. But, you know.
No, you just never know. It
Yeah.
can be an accident
That's
or
right.
an illness when you're younger too.
That's right. Thank you so much,
You're
Nancy.
welcome. Good
Thank
to meet you.
Nice to meet you
Thank
too.
you.
We'll be back with more Talk of the Town.